Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Nichole Huff. She's an extension specialist for family finance and resource management. Good morning, Nichole.
Good morning, Kristi.
Nichole, yesterday we talked about traveling on a budget, and today we are going to continue that conversation on ways that we can stretch our dollar when we are on those vacations. So let's start by talking about food, because that is a category in which many of us can overspend. So, Nichole, what are some ways that we can save money on food when traveling?
Yes, Kristi. So it is fun, and going out to dinner on vacation is fun. That is quickly a category that we can overspend if we're not careful when we travel. And so, food can actually account for more than 25% of our travel budget. And we can quickly blow that with a fancy dinner or two. And so, I would suggest first starting with establishing your travel priorities. So if you are a foodie and love a good restaurant, a fancy dinner, then it might be worth it for you to extend that part of the budget. But if you're like me, like my youngest is 3 and he eats chicken tenders and that's it. And like one, and then he's done. So for my family right now, traveling and spending a lot of food isn't just a priority. And so I want to shift those dollars somewhere else. So the first tip I can give you is to prioritize where food fits into your travel budget and then make some decisions accordingly.
All right, Nichole. So, what are some other ways that we can be mindful of spending when it comes to food?
Right. So when you're mapping out your vacation and your vacation plan for the week, look for always research the restaurants ahead of time. Take a look at those prices, the menu, and then also the reviews. And so maybe check them out on social media or on a food review website to make sure that it is worth your money. When we travel by car, for example, so, packing coolers and picnics and snacks, letting your kids pick out a fun snack for the road. If you're traveling by air, the price of food in airports is very inflated. And so always, pack a few snacks in your purse or your backpack, and then put a reusable water bottle in to refill that at the airport, or just maybe purchase a drink. But try to avoid paying for full meals, especially if you're traveling with more than one in your party at the airport. If you're vacationing with others, perhaps looking for ways to split the cost of food. And so if you are renting a vacation home or a cabin, or you're camping together, for example, cost share some of those meals. And so bring your materials ahead of time, things that you might need, and then maybe avoid going out to eat all together. And so, because, when we vacation, it's really about the fellowship. It's about the fun that we have, the people we're with, and we can control some of those costs. And then a final couple tips I'll give you is, when you're going somewhere, look for the rules of that. So if you're going to an amusement park, see if it's okay to bring bottled waters in or snacks in your diaper bag, or, fanny packs are back. So, if you stick a granola bar in, it might again save you $20 or more on just a snack that you would get at regular price. The same for zoos. And when you go to hotels, think about what comes. If you have a continental breakfast, always go for a low or no cost breakfast. So granola bars, yogurts, crackers in the room, bananas, fruit. Do a big or a late lunch, because that's going to typically be cheaper than dinner. And then try to have a light dinner, or maybe even dessert for dinner. But instead of those are where your meals are going to be your most expensive if you go out to eat. And so, kind of flip flop the order of those to just maximize that dollar.
Nichole, thank you so much for being with us today. So many great tips on ways that we can stretch our dollar to get the most out of the money we spent on vacation. If you would like more information on ways that you can stretch your dollar or vacation on a budget, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great day.